This is Wintergirls 14. I'm late again and dreaming halfway out the door. 99, 99, 99. Tomorrow will be 98 when the red blinking light catches me. The answering machine, not my problem. Jennifer will get it when she comes home. But what if it is Jennifer asking me to pick up Emma after school again, or my dad needing some important papers he forgot, or Cassie? Well, no, not Cassie. I sat my backpack on the floor, crossed back across the frozen kitchen, and pressed play. Hello? I hope this is the right number. A guy's voice, deep, nobody I know. He coughs once. I'm looking for somebody named Leah. Leah, if this is your house, well, duh, if it isn't your house, you won't be getting the message, will you? Can you call the Gateway Motel or stop by if it's close? Ask for me, Elijah. I promised Cassie I'd... The machine cuts off his voice. I put on one of Dad's extra-large sweatshirts because I can't stop shaking. I listen to the message a dozen times before I call the school nurse and tell her I'm having a really bad day and I'm on my way to an emergency appointment with my shrink. She says she'll tell the office. I grab my keys. 15. I drive past front yards trapped between holidays, some with inflatable turkeys on the lawn, others with fake snowmen and high-class wreaths on the front door. Every mailbox has a security system nailed to it. This neighborhood isn't as expensive as the one where Cassie and me grew up, but it tries harder. The car steers us down to the bypass. I know I'm going to get lost. I always get lost. I should have printed out the directions. Who is this guy and how did he get my number, and is this a scam and should I call the police? I turn the heat up to roast. The first exit takes me to a bunch of stumpy office buildings with half-empty parking lots. I backtrack to 101. The next exit would take me to the college, and with my luck, I'd run right into my father or one of his scheming grad students. Third exit, River Road, turn right. The first blocks are dotted with family stores, a nail salon, a discount store, a diner, mattress store, karate school, furniture rental. At the laundromat, a little kid with a bottle hanging out of his mouth stands on a chair with both hands on the plate glass window. He smiles and the bottle falls out. Behind him, a woman dumps clothes from a black garbage bag into a washer.
Oh, Big L she was in Salida room.
I roll out of the Badlands, past scrub cedar trees and a boarded-up church. A couple of miles later, click on the turn signal, check the mirrors. I turn left into the lot of the Gateway Motel. There are plenty of places to park. The building reminds me of Emma's shoebox diorama. Holes are cut out every couple of feet. Fat holes for windows, skinny holes for doors. The peeling stucco walls are stained with rust from the dripping gutters. The office is at the far end, a red neon sign blinking in the window. Vacancy. The N is missing. I get out of the car, lock the door, and head for the office, avoiding the half-feathered carcass of a bird. 16. It's as cold in the lobby as it is outside. The registration desk has a boot-sized hole in it. Behind it sits an old man with a bad comb-over and thick glasses reading the newspaper. The small TV attached to the wall has a jumpy picture and no sound. A scarred payphone is mounted above a rack with a few faded tourist brochures from the Canopy Lake Park, Robert Frost Farm, and the New Hampshire Snowmobile Museum. There is a door marked private and one that says restroom, guests only. I shouldn't be here. I should be in trig. No, history. I should get back in that car and drive to school, slowing down in crosswalks and stopping at yellow lights, obeying all posted speed limits. Yeah? The man looks up at me and squints. You want a room? I shake my head. No, sir. Well, what do you want? His voice is wet with tar. Come to see where she died? Not the voice from the answering machine. I give a tiny nod. $10 for a peek. He holds out his hand and flips his fingers toward his palm. I open my wallet. I only have 5. That'll do. After I hand over the bill, he shouts, "Lijuu!" The restroom door opens. The guy who steps out looks a couple of years older than me and is almost a foot taller, with thick black hair to his shoulders and black-rimmed glasses. His skin is sugar white, and under a lame A lame beard, his face is broken out like a lava field. He's wearing steel-toed boots, baggy black worn work pants, and a Patriot sweatshirt with a rip at the collar. His eyes are the color of smoke and ringed with thick eyeliner. A brown wooden plug fills up his left earlobe. He waves the silver wrench in his hand and grins. You rang your slime ship? That's the voice. She wants to see it, the older man says, sticking my money in his pocket. Show her. The cocky attitude drains away and his smile vanishes. He sets the wrench on the counter and mumbles, "Follow me." As I leave, the old man calls out, "Don't be stealing nothing, that's all motel property." We walk past metal doors, 103, 105, 107. 109 is missing the doorknob. 111 is tagged with black spray paint, and I can't figure out what it says. The guy stops so suddenly in front of room 113 that I crash into his back. Sorry. No worries. He unhooks a heavy ring of keys from his belt loop, shaking his head. You here on a bet? Excuse me? A kid came by an hour ago. He keeps his eyes on his hands, flipping through the keys. His buddies dared him. He holds a key between his thumb and first finger, letting the other slide down the ring. He wanted to see if there was blood. Brown leaves scuttle past us. The wind blows my hair in my face. I tuck it behind my ears. Were you here? He sticks the key in the lock, his back to me, voice flat as a museum's guide. I had the night off. Watched basketball at a bar downtown, then went to a guy's house to play poker. Won $80. Gave me a hell of an alibi. The door squeaks as he pushes it open. They figured out what killed her yet? I shake my head. I don't think so. The wind gusts again. I hope it was quick. The room behind him is filled with dark. I shiver. That is the last door Cassie walked through. She walked in alive and she walked out dead. I shouldn't have come here. You have a name? He asks. What? Me? I shiver so hard my teeth rattle. I don't know this guy and I don't know why he wants to talk to me. Yeah, I'm Emma. You? Elijah. I wrap my arms around myself. Was she upset when she checked in? He shakes his head. Didn't see her until it was too late. I live in 115. When I came back after the poker game, I found the door open and the lights on. I found her. I spin away from him, squeezing my eyes shut. Everything in my body hurts, like I have the flu or the air seeping out of room 113 infected me with something. My heart slams against its bone cage, over and over, blood seeping down to the cracks of the ground. I checked for a pulse, he continues, called 911. Stop it, I whisper. He regurgitates his chewed story for me, another paying customer feasting on the dead blonde. Step right up to the freak show, make a video with your phone, blog the blood. Tighten the wire noose hiding under your collarbones. I open my eyes and turn back around. He's inside, in the shadows, reaching for the light on the dresser. I said, stop it, I say loudly. I don't want to see any more. I walk away, legs shaking. I have to go now. Hey, he calls after me, come back. I hum to myself to drown out his voice. Hey, he shouts, do you know a girl named Leah? I stop, hands on the car door. What? He jogs up to me, stopping a few steps in front of the dead bird. I'm looking for somebody named Leah. She might go to your school. Why? He crosses his arms over his chest and shivers once. The wind has shifted to the north. I'm just trying to find her. The bird flutters its wings, bones rattling like dice. Sorry, I say, never heard of her.